How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more Historic Brawl. So, still an release day. Probably the last game I'm going to record today. And then I'll just go play standard or whatever. But, do I keep this? Yeah, I think I do. So, I played, can't pronounce his name still, the Rat first. Then we did Elishnorn. And now we're just playing with Kaya. So the first two are Phyrexians, our first two commander choices. Kaya is our non-Phyrexian option, right? Like, I don't know, of the planeswalkers who were part of the strike team and survived, she's probably one of the decent ones. One of the more decent ones. 7 mana is a lot. But you're up against a Mirrex deck. How much mana do I have? I only have 6. We'll just draw land next turn. So we're a control deck, and we're kind of built around tokens because one of the Kayas has a tokeny ability, and it gives me an excuse to play Monodrak, the Dominus, the new white one, and a couple other white cards. Well, that doesn't work, unfortunately. Yep. I'll take it all. So let's use our... I just land ramped. Isn't that cool? My 1/1 flying mountain. I put the sword in the deck despite the fact we have like 2 creatures. Because A, a token can hold the sword, right? And we have plenty of tokens. And B, I haven't seen it trigger yet. I want to see it trigger. Sort of a Fire, Hearth, and Frontier? It's Frontier and something. Man, thinking about Frontier. There's a new, one of the seasonal anime this year, or for the winter of 2023, is about farming. And I had initially skipped it, but it's actually kind of gas. I kind of enjoy it. That's why I was sitting bored, thinking of something to do to relax, and adding another isekai to the watch list came up, and I kind of just want to kill that immediately, but I don't have the mana, right? We're up against Call Me Legend. My god. You're gonna be a bit of ways away, Wrath. So do you think I think I just scry things. I don't think the 1 damage is enough to, or the 3 damage is enough to actually bait out a response. Like, you can take 3 damage a turn for a while before it becomes problematic. Ideally, we get a Wrath before we get to 8 mana, but, like, if we ramp hard enough, we can get to 8 mana and just blot out the sky. So I think the Barbarian gets sacked and that Mirrex comes down. Ancient Silver Dragon. Yeah, we are going to have to use Legion's Ashes, unfortunately. Portal can go to the bottom. Not a real card. We have to play the Pathway this turn. That's the only way to get rid of the Legion. We'll flip our treasure map this turn, which means we can have the plot out this guy for the turn after. So let's flip our land. We'll keep a Vanishing Verse. It could be good. Main. And we'll keep Wrath 2 just in case the Blot Out the Sun doesn't actually do the job. So I could trade 3 mana for 3 mana. Yeah, this way we gotta keep it permanently, right? That's the theory. If they have a bounce spell, we're just sad. Because we were greedy and things didn't work out for us. But I think things are going to work out for us. Oh, non-creature, non-lands. Well, somebody didn't read their card. Ouch. Rude. Okay, somebody else didn't read their card. Oh. I missed your name, opponent, but we are birds of a feather. I don't know. There are a couple of things I want to put on my list. For decks I want to make. I want to make a Bant Super Friends deck. That's on my list of things I want to do. I also want to make an oil counter deck. I just haven't chosen a good commander for it yet. A Monodrak. He is the Glory Dominance. This is a really bad hand, so I will have to mulligan him away, but... Godless Shrine. Game that was for a unique circumstance called Treasure Map. It's a really good card. We're up against Chatterfang. Dude, Legion to Ashes is really good against Squirrel tokens. Because they all are just Squirrel tokens. So I don't have another black mana, so I'm actually limited on what I can do here. So we'll just search for a swamp and pass the turn. So we got another Thaumatic Compass effect. It turns into a 9/9 beater. Yeah, we're just not that interested in what they're doing, unfortunately. Are they gonna sack a squirrel to kill their own nest shambler? Do it, opponent. Yeah, there we go. Well, I was gonna Legion's Ash, but that just does the job, right? I'm very sorry, opponent. I'm a token deck too, if you can believe that. You can reanimate a Nest Shambler. They feel up to it, you know? I don't want to pressure them. We've not exactly been a gracious host, after all. So one of the reasons why I wanted to play Kaya is because I knew the game was going to be long, right? Like our last two commanders, we've basically been fast-tracking. Yeah, I don't care about Portal at the moment. I'm on a Drobic. Draw a land. And one a black source. Yeah, there's only... Because you're not an artifact anymore. Wait. Yeah, and it doesn't work anyways. So Treasure Vault is an artifact. It would have worked, but...
We all have things we'd rather. I was expecting a more impressive. I'll keep watch.
Yeah, just 0 draw 2 is really good in a control deck. Like, it's insanely good. I accidentally hit cancel. Totally meant to do that. Totally. Opponent's just out of action.
New job, new life, you'll learn the power of death.
Yeah, I think, like, Liliana and Kaya have this on lockdown. So I want to get rid of this, I guess.
Time for you to
Yeah, I don't really have any creatures, but I don't want them flipping it. Yeah, if they play Chatterfang again, we just Liliana it, right? Like, there's no reason not to. Trade 2 bears. Exile my graveyard. Didn't need it anyways. In fact, Kaya prefers the graveyard to be exiled. Amass 1. Saga becomes a real creature. Let's draw some cards because we didn't draw anything good. Still didn't draw anything good. Yeah, I'll take me one of them. Guess we'll make him get rid of a plant token.
Off you go.
Only gonna do this for 4 because we lose an insane amount of advantage by doing it. Well, actually, we can do it for 5. Yeah, you cannot flip Growing Rights. You don't have a backside. That's the issue. It's surprisingly consistent for what it is, right? A Glittermonger. Created treasure. You gonna mill me? I think I'm gonna kill you. Because it's 10 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. Let's make a token. Each opponent loses 3 life. I gain 3 life. Each opponent discards. Let's draw a card. Yeah, no, I'll take that one. And then we'll make a 1/1. In the turn. Growing right to you. I'm sorry, buddy. I know you were meant for bigger and better things, but this is actually a combo piece, isn't it? There is a squirrel combo, and I am not interested in seeing it. They are desperately trying to mill me out. It's not going to work. Because I have lethal in the air next turn. And they need to get 61 power somehow to make it happen. Which is impossible. You know, this is the slow and steady way of winning a game of Magic, right? Let's attack all. One second. I'm back. Thought I heard a knock at the door. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, so we're going to do at least 2 games, I think. So we have 1 more game. Because that was our game 1. It just took a long time. because we were focused on making sure that we won the game, right? And that's how control works. And I don't know if Kaya's really like the control-y planeswalker. I'll keep this because this is good enough. So we get early game ramp and a treasure map that hopefully gets us to Chromatic Orrery. And like treasure map can help us find removal spells as we need them. Command Tower. Command Tower is one of those cards that should be in every deck that I make. Doesn't really matter. But it just isn't because I never remember it exists. And the way sorting works on Arena, this is technically a 5-color land. Yeah, I don't need an Anjo. Set our stop. So they could do some scary stuff here. That was not the scary thing I was worried about. What I was worried about was like questing beasts off the top. Dude, rude. Guess I don't need that anymore. Huh. We lose some value on Settle the Score, but we have to send a message, right? He just took out one of our boys. Fortunately, those two cards do not work together very well.
Yeah, I can handle this job. I'll make it look good too. Fighting the undead is my specialty.
Good to know, Kaya. I think we may have actually got ourselves into a short game because we haven't drawn the Wrath. And we're probably going to be starting to lose ground here. We need to draw the Wrath. And we have a lot of them. We have the mana to cast them. It's just, like, how do we get there? Do we play Kaya into a board that's going to get her killed? Maybe.
I can't stand by when evil threatens the multiverse. I'll keep watch. I can teach you a thing or two.
So they can kill Kaya. If they swing out, they'll lose 2 of their creatures, but... Ooh, a great henge. I really need that Wrath now. I need big Kaya to survive. Small Kaya can die. How close is she to ultimating? Yeah, they didn't do it. Which is a little sus, honestly. Opponent. History of Benelia. It's been a card for several years. Let's draw some cards. I just need a Wrath.
I
Hey!
don't move without knowing my target.
Hey! 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 That does make small Kaya worse, but...
Oh, I've got
Small Kaya was never going to be the best. We did get a quick game in. What do you know? Alright, so we have 15 minutes left for the maximum time. I think we can squeeze in one more game. One more. I might regret this. I might be posting an hour-long Kaya video, which I honestly don't mind, but I really do want to keep it under 40 minutes, if possible. About to say, I understand that time is precious, and watching 40 minutes of Magic, not always something that's on the menu, is it? But this has actually been kind of fun. It's good to see, I don't know, after a long standard season where Control really wasn't very healthy, seeing Control be able to do something in Historic Brawl, like, feels nice. I think I'm going to keep this. No, I'll actually mulligan this, because this half of the hand is fine. It's just that this half is completely tangential and it can't be used for anything. There we go. That's a fairer hand. So we're still a little slow. We might be getting Mirrex-egged. And I don't know how I feel about that. Plot of the Sky is actually decent against Mirrex. Right, because generally we're going to be looking to the artifacts and enchantments. Oh, back to being colorless. Well, it makes a token, right? So I wanted some token production in my land slots. And the mites aren't good, but they're not terrible. Looks like we're up against a fair opponent game plan, which is, it's fine by me. I'm actually going to make it 2-1. I kind of want to have creatures on the field for mana Drak, so that when our opponent tries to kill him, we can just indestructible him. Even though, like, last time, it wouldn't have worked anyways. He's been pretty nice. About to say, any day where you can wake up and just play Magic and not have to worry about anything else, that's a nice day, right? Like, that feels good. A 2-2. Mondak Glory Dominus. So there is a cycle of Dominuses, and I really wish they would have been printed at Rare instead of Mythic, because while the effects really do, like, the effects kind of feel Mythic, having cycles at Mythic is just kind of rough, honestly. And this is a particularly rough set, because none of the legends are below Rare. Like, you need at least rare wildcards to get a commander from the set, which kind of sucks. But, like, uncommon legends have been kind of disappearing over the last few sets anyways. Like, we got a couple in Brothers, but that's because the story demanded it, right? There were too many named characters who were technically supposed to be legendary, and to make that work, they just had to. Don't mind me, opponent. Just making some tokens. They're working on Aetherflux Reservoir, which is kind of scary if I'm being honest. But I think next turn I just Liliana, if I can. Because that seems like the most value. Please don't remove my things. I love my things. This is the thing that I've wanted forever. And I've never made it happen. I don't think. I probably have. Green-white is insane now, right? Because Monodrac plus Anointed Procession plus Parallel Lives. Oh, that's going to be so good. So good. So unfortunately, our only green commander, a Celestia commander from the set is Mirrex, the Living Cure, because she doesn't do anything with tokens. But like, you don't have to build around new cards from the set. You don't always have to build around a commander from the set, right? Sometimes there are cards in the set that you want to play in Commander or in Brawl that are just not legendary. And that's okay. It's okay. That was mainly a talk for Wizards of the Coast. They seem to really like legendary creatures these days. Really. Opponent is doing the thing. The shame that our thing next turn will be play Liliana, create 4 tokens. We're very close to being dead too, which is a little scary. Probably should have attacked with the 2/1. Like, if they can just get a few more spells. Okay. They are 1 spell off. Okay. And I don't really have a way to stop that. Sad. So this doesn't do it, but there's like a chance, right? It's a shame because we had our stacks up and running. We're 1 mana off. We're 1 mana off. So if we had 1 more mana, if we had drawn a land, we could just exile the Ace Flux Reservoir. But that's it. That's all she wrote. GG, opponent. Well, that was shorter than I expected. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.